Ladies and gentlemen, Lake Life After Dark coming at ya. Not live, but we are live.
I know, I feel like I'm a news broadcaster.
We're in our home studio, our bunker. We're going to be talking about tonight the quarantine. Like, what have we been doing? So, let's just get into it. This has been a very odd couple of months for everyone in the universe. And
we're all in the same boat.
I don't think we are.
No?
No, because we have had it extremely lucky.
That's true.
Really, none of our freedoms have been restricted here where we live. Luckily, we're in an open neighborhood. Everyone has like a really laid back mentality. I've seen nobody wearing the mask here. Like it's almost like this is like a vacation from like when I go into town or something. That's when it's weird. Have y'all been to a Home Depot lately? What in the world is going on at the Home Depots? You got Amazon, you got the Home Depots, the landscaping companies. All of those places getting bombarded with business right now. It's just been ridiculous, though. They only let so many people in at the store, and you feel like you're going to Mars. Like you need a spacesuit to go into Home Depot, and it's
and then people are just rude. Like you can tell everybody's nerves are like on edge, and they're just. I mean, you look at them wrong, and then they're just pissed off.
If you breathe their way. You non-mask wearer, you. Are you wearing masks? Let us know in the comments.
I'm wearing my mask, but I have a nice, cute little pink mask. Do you wear your buff?
No, I do not. The only time I've done any type of protection is when I go to gas pumps, because that is a really high traffic area on the hands.
Oh, yeah. No, I Clorox all over that.
Yeah, and I've just used like my leather gloves, which I reuse and then wipe my face with anyway, like an hour later, because I'm always doing home projects and stuff. But it just made me feel comfortable. And I've seen on the news like tons of masks and gloves laying in the parking lot, and I've seen it myself. And I'm just like, you know what? Is that doing any good? Is that doing any good? In our area, and then honestly in the state of Texas, the Lone Star State, we're just tired of it. Like everyone here is over it, and people are just getting outside, getting outdoors.
I just want to take Emmy to the park. I tried to take her to 3 different parks today, and they were all closed. And I was just thinking to myself, like,
like the jungle gyms and stuff are closed. But you can still walk around.
Still walk.
But I'm one of those people. I'm like, let's go out to eat. I want to go get my hair cut. I was
gonna say, look at these curls.
It's getting extreme. We know where Emmy gets her curls from.
No, Emmy has ringlets.
She has ringlets. Well, you don't think this is curly right here? You don't think if I grew it out 4 inches on the side that there's not going to be any curls?
There's not going to be any ringlets.
Okay, she doesn't believe me. I am growing my hair out like Chip Gaines. Don't have the vest on right now, but that's what's going on.
I think you could do it.
So during this quarantine, we have been going ham on the backyard. If y'all watched one of our latest videos, you saw literally built another driveway, built a retaining wall for that driveway, finished off the chicken coop, doing some projects in there. Just extreme home and garden. You built a whole nother pathway in the backyard, stoned
and
the whole
big
thing.
Flower bed.
Big flower bed, got the flowers, planted everything. We mulched up all of our brush piles. You found a copperhead in the brush pile. Basically, we've just like cleared our entire yard. There for a few weeks when we were just sitting here and really like not doing much at all. Like,
speak for yourself. I'm with Emery all day long. I'm doing a lot.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Like, we're not going into the office or anything like that. And for me, there was a lot of uncertainty on traveling. I didn't want to really go too far, so I've just been kind of like doing little day trips here and there. But I'm ready to rock and roll now. But we've done a lot, and I think we have had COVID-19.
I'm willing to throw down some money saying that we had COVID.
Like how much money would you be able to put on?
Like $500.
You put down $500.
Like
That's
a
pretty
personal.
safe, confident. Yeah, I am 100% with you. So we're gonna tell you guys a story. Maybe you're one like us where back in December, you got a sickness. You weren't really sure what it was. It was real nasty. Put you down for a couple days. And you're like, woof,
That's
man, I've had the
strange.
flu, but man, that was a doozy. And then all of a sudden you see all this talk about, this coronavirus and everything. I just think we had it because it was the most outrageously contagious virus I've ever been around. Like, it was just so...
Well, we started hearing about, like, some of our friends back in December got it, and then come, like, January, mid-January, I got it. I remember going to Target, and then, like, when we got home, it was like it hit me in a matter of, like, an hour. I told Justin, I was like, I'm not feeling too good. And I checked my fever or my temperature, and I, like, immediately had a fever within, like, an hour.
Yeah, it's so strange how you're just like a 180. Like, you're fine, and then all of a sudden... you just have a fever and you feel like you can't move. It was that fast, and that was what struck me as like, this is not normal. This is rare. I've been sick a lot, and I've never had anything hit me that fast.
Well, you got it like the next day too, after I got it, because we had to give Emmy over to your parents because I was like, I literally can't move out of this bed. And
we took you to the little emergency
rapid
clinic.
ER, yeah.
And we got you tested for strep and
twice.
The flu.
Swabbed twice for strep, swabbed a couple times for flu, different strains of flu, and then sent off my blood work off to a lab for liver and kidney and, like, tested all my other organs because I was like, there is something wrong and I need to know what it is.
And all they said was it was a virus, and they didn't know what
they had no idea.
And we're like, what in the crap? And then I got it like immediately, same symptoms. It put me down. We're pretty sure we had it because I probably had the most lingering cough and like heavy
congestion
where I was like really hacking up. But the more and more we hear and we learn, like since it was here in the States in December.
So if you go back in January, and how many uploads that we had on this channel wasn't very much because we were down, y'all. We were down.
It was very bad.
Blood type A, which is what I am, is the most susceptible, and I was the one that got the most sick.
You got the most sick, like pale, just you were looking really puny.
I lost 4 pounds in 4 days, y'all.
Yeah, if that tells you anything.
It was bad.
But we never had to go to the hospital. Basically just took Tylenol, cold and flu. We had some antibiotics, actually. We took those, and just a lot of sleep. Took a ton of vitamin C, and we got out of it. So now I have a little chip on my shoulder now because I'm like, I got them antibodies. I don't need the mask. I already had the dang thing.
Well, maybe we're also carriers for it. Sorry for anybody.
No, you wouldn't be. You would be a carrier if you were sick. You wouldn't be a carrier now.
Well, that's what I mean. Like back in January, we were carriers for it.
Yeah, absolutely, we did, but so little was known about it.
Sorry about you. No, I literally felt like I was about to die. I remember saying those words. Like, really? I feel like I'm about to die.
You thought it was that bad?
Don't you remember coming in the bathroom at 3 a.m. in the morning, and I was like, we need to go to the emergency room now. I'm dying.
Yeah. It was bad. We didn't go.
No, we didn't.
You held up, but
I wanted to go.
It was a bad moment. And this quarantine situation, it really has. It definitely tests relationships. It definitely does.
Yeah, I will say that.
And we have spent more time together than we have in years.
It kind of feels like we've gone back in time, honestly. I feel like we're going back to the good old times, which is good to say that you have a partner that you're like excited to hang out with.
Yes, it is. Hopefully you've experienced this where you've gotten to spend like more quality time with your family and loved ones, just the people that are really close to you. And maybe develop some routines. We've had Emmy, and it's just always like a craziness with her. But we did have one weekend where my parents just totally took her. I mean, we went on walks. We did like things that we used to do that were just like normal. You could get up and just run around and didn't have to worry about a kiddo all the time. But just being, we love to cook. We love to be outside, and so for us this hasn't been the worst thing ever. You know what I mean? Like if we were in an apartment building like 10 stories up in New York, I can't even imagine, y'all. I can't even imagine, and I could never even be in that situation. I've never even put myself in that situation because I just love to be outdoors. I have to be like close to a wide open space. That's just in my nature. I've always been that way. Plus I have a ton of outdoor stuff. I've got a couple of boats. I just need space. And so we've just really been fortunate.
Yeah, we're very fortunate in this situation.
So even if we can't like get out and go far, I mean, just going like a mile down the road and having family and put things into perspective. And we got a freezer full of deer meat and fish. We do have a peach tree.
Yeah.
So we have a couple of fruit things, but...
And we have eggs.
We do have eggs, y'all. And we do need to do a chicken check right now. We're going to jump on the roost cam and just see. So this is our roost cam right now. We're just going to do I like to call it a chicken check. Your face is just hogging the screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just looking.
There's Peggy and Penny. They are inside of the coop right now. You turn that light on, they think it's daylight, and they're like, "Oh, hey, time to get out there and eat again." But we're still figuring some things out with the flock.
We're thinking, did we tell them about
the daggum duck? No, that darn duck. Everything has been really copacetic here. Besides our duck. Our duck, y'all, first of all...
He's a duck. That's just all you have to say.
It's a drake, actually. And it's a drake.
Wow.
For sure, 100%. We're not going to get any eggs out of it. And the duck, the drake, thinks it's a chicken. The chickens think the drake is... a fellow chicken too, so
I mean, it's really cute.
It's cute,
and the fact that Emmy just like full blown hugged it today.
Yeah, she came out and gave it a hug, and she goes,
and she even kissed it too.
It was the cutest thing ever, but man, I just want to put it on a rotisserie right now.
Well, because it's just a mess.
And we still have a bobcat lingering. You ever heard the term sitting duck?
Aww.
The guy that actually sold us the duck, he did tell us this. He said, "I'm going to let you figure the duck thing out." And when he said that, I was like, "Well, what do you mean?" And he had kind of a, curious personality. He was funny. And he's like, "You'll see what I mean." And now we do see what he means. He has like over 50 chickens, 0 ducks, because they just don't integrate like exactly the same. He said that the duck would act as like a sacrificial duck, essentially sacrificial lamb. If a bobcat was to get in, they're the slowest, they got them flipper feet and they kind of like stumble around. And he said, the fox or whatever will grab the duck and the chickens will escape. So maybe we should keep him just for that. Yeah, he's like an emergency parachute if anything gets in, but I highly doubt anything gets in. We have fully locked down. I keep saying that. I know you keep saying that, but I think we're just going to be surprised one of these mornings. The bobcat has come back like 2 or 3 times, and I think the bobcat is going to come back in the middle of the day while you're watching them. That's how it's going to happen. With your stick, and he sits in the backyard with his shepherd stick, just watching his flock run around the backyard. You know what? Yeah. A lot of great and wise men did that in the day. You are very true. I shouldn't be laughing. Yeah. But it's just funny. And then, because I'm just imagining, because this has already happened in our neighborhood, a bobcat has literally come in the middle of the day and taken somebody's ducks or chickens while they were on watch. And I just see it. I know it's coming. Because the fox came in the middle of the day too. Yep, and whose watch was that on? Hey, I keep a tight watch. I was nursing a baby. I was full of workforce here. Yes, you were, honey. Okay, let's answer some questions from the Instagram. Let's see. And I think we have some packages. And we have 2 packages to open. Okay, this one was good. After quarantine is over, will there be any plans for LFG and OSG camping trip? Yes. We do have a trip planned for September, so that's something. During season. And we plan to take Emmy, so that should be real interesting. Yep. Considering she still eats mud, rocks, dirt, and sand. Something wrong with the girl. All right, here's one from JD Custom Construction. Okay, so what really attracted you and OSG to start this journey on YouTube, like family YouTube channel? Well, I've been doing YouTube for over a decade now. When I started to include you in the videos and our household, we had Winston and everything. People started watching. It was like a whole nother side of the audience. I mean, everybody wanted to see more of that, and that's always something I've kind of like separated until I started just like bringing the camera off the water at home, and then I realized it was like helping a lot of people like that, and also helping me too. I would like be doing things, still to this day, expressing those things, showing those things, and then getting feedback from y'all is actually really helpful in life. I mean, a lot of y'all are in various different trades, stuff that I don't know anything about, very useful information. I am locked into I am a creator on YouTube. I am like an outdoorsman, and I try to bring as much knowledge as I can and what I learn from that spectrum, but many of y'all are just so avid in other areas and bring us information, so it's just really a two-way street.
Because, I mean, we wish we had comments just as much as y'all wish, because a lot of the emails, too, that we get, we don't always reply to them, but a lot of the times I'm like, hey, did you see this email? Did you see this comment? Because, I learned this from one of your fans, told you this, and blah, blah, blah.
Happens all the time.
I mean, daily, y'all. So we appreciate that. Even though you can't comment, we still read comments on Instagram, emails, his channel comments. So
another thing I will add is I feel like we have just a really like easy, natural relationship. It's pretty easy to
we don't have to fake it.
Yeah, well, we don't have to. It's not really.
You were laughing at that. I was like, what?
Point is, it's just not really a lot of work for us to turn on the camera and just hang out with you guys.
Oh, okay. Do you guys know your Enneagram numbers?
Who's that from?
Anna
Laura Lawrence.
What? That's a tongue twister. Anna Laura Lawrence.
Must be a Southern gal. Oh, yes. I did learn this. When I was in South Africa, I sat down with like a psychologist.
And he told you your number? I feel like I was
so sexist.
Sorry. I feel like I was a number 3.
Okay, so this lady told me I was definitely a 9. I think it was a 9 and a 4. 9 is easygoing, effacing type, receptive, reassuring, agreeable, complacent, and the individualist, sensitive, withdrawn, expressive, dynamic, self-absorbed, and temperamental. Well, which one are you?
Okay, I told you I was number 3, which is...
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Success-oriented, pragmatic, adaptive, excelling, driven, image conscious. And then I was also number 6, the loyalist. So I was committed, security oriented.
Man, just great wife.
Engaging, responsible, anxious, and suspicious. I don't know about suspicious.
Yeah, I was definitely a 9er. I can't remember the other crossover that I was, but just pretty docile, peacemaker.
One more. Alicia Greenrose. Do y'all have any thoughts about expanding your family? Any more kids?
Oh boy.
Well, we have something to tell you. No, I'm just kidding.
No, we do bounce that. We float this question every once in a while.
I float this every day.
Y'all that have kids understand this, but we had our wild one first.
Yes.
A lot of times what happens is you'll have like your docile child first.
And then you're like, this is easy. We can have another one.
Let's do that again. And then you have the crazy one. And we had that crazy one right off the get-go. So that...
It's scary to know that we could have another one like her.
Yeah.
And that makes my sanity level go a little off edge.
Yeah, and we don't really show her craziness. Because, we're literally trying to like wrangle her in during those times. But she'll eat dirt.
Daily.
If you tell her, no, Amy, no, then she'll like run
and do it anyway.
She'll run like as far as she can, and she's so fast, y'all. She is going to be D1 athlete, like no question. She's got daddy skills on that side.
Well, hey, let's not forget, Mom was an athlete in college too.
Hand-eye coordination, balance.
No, balance is on my side.
Oh, balance, me. I was a pitcher. I was
a dancer. I got you beat on that.
I did karate.
No, I think dance has got you beat on everything.
Okay. Well, anyway, she's in that terrible 2s a little too early. And so that's what, we definitely talk about it though. We're like, that'll be cool. Yeah. And I think subliminally, like, everyone kind of knows, like, we're gonna have another child. It's just,
I mean,
when.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like I keep telling Justin this. You know when you're done having kids, you just know. And I feel like I'm not to that point yet.
Yep.
So I'm still open to it, but my God, if we have a second one like Emmy, I might crawl in a hole.
Chip and Joanna Gaines. How many kids they got?
Like 5?
Yeah. Yeah, we're not.
We're not going that status.
No. But
we're still open to it.
It's on my mind. Any packages?
We have 2 packages. Okay, let's open
them up.
Let's open this one first because it says "Do not bend," and I feel like it could be something really cool. This is from Will Potter.
Let me grab a cutting utensil real quick.
And this is actually from February, so I apologize about that.
Okay. Now we're getting there.
We love your videos. We wanted to turn you onto a pro tip since you like Mountain House and recommend a long sport to keep your hands cold.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh y'all. Who's this from?
Be Legend.
Oh, okay. So this company is called Be Legend, and it is a.
Oh, that's a nice.
Is this titanium or aluminum or?
It is titanium.
Did you? Yeah.
I had a freeze drive.
Yeah. She got the really gross ones.
Mine was so good. It was
I like
a
the Mountain House ones. If any of y'all have good recommendations for the freeze dried meals, I actually eat them quite a bit. Like when I'm on fishing trips, like last minute, you want this long spoon because when you dig on into that bag, you want that last scoop down there.
And you got them dirty hands and dirty fingers.
So you got a short spoon. You got to stick your hand in there, and it gets all gooey, and you want to keep them hands clean. So you stick that on down there, and you're good to go. That's a real nice one. So
hey, and
if y'all
you have
wanna,
a little sleeve on there.
Yeah, no, this is a nice little package here. Oh, this is a.
It's a little.
No, it's a fire starter.
Oh.
It comes with a fire starter. So you want to do it right here? This whole table might light on fire.
Oh God.
Yeah, see it?
Oh, yeah.
See that spark?
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're flinging them now.
We're good.
Yeah, you really get that going. Well, I got so much lacquer on this thing. Okay, this is from
McCluskey.
Jimmy. Jimmy says tight lines, brother, on the package. This has to do with fishing, I am sure. Let's open up. It says open up on camera. Well, Jimmy, it's happening right now. Got a little something there. Little Jimmy. I just imagine like little Jimmy. Sent you these flies to see if you like them. Tie them for bass and panfish, but they'll catch trout. Best wishes and tight lines from Jimmy. Jimmy sent me some flies. Very cool, Jimmy. I promise you I will use these soon.
It says you can keep them or you can share them with John B.
Oh, John B. John B would probably use them too, I tell you what. These are cool, Jimmy. I don't know what kind of flies these are, but they are cool. I don't know if you all see that, but these are like little grub nuggets.
They are like little grub
nuggets. They're cool. So I have a small little fly collection outside. This is gonna take up a big chunk of it actually right now. So mop flies. Okay, cool. Well, that's what they're called then. So thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate you.
All right, I think that's gonna do it for the night.
Mom is tired. It is past Mom's bedtime. We haven't done a Lake Life After Dark in a while, so just go ahead and smash that like button if you want to see another one, and give us a topic you want us to talk about. Put it on the Instagram. We'll link it down below. Okay, that is all we have for you tonight. Hopefully you are enjoying a beautiful, peaceful, serene environment in your quarantine lockdown, or maybe you're busting loose, getting out there, going shopping, and just grabbing everything in sight, spreading your human
little rebel
germs everywhere. We're ready to get out, as you can tell as well. So thank you for being here. We will see you very soon on the next episode of Lake Life Family Channel.